So it was brought to my attention that Angel Reese deleted her Instagram account, or at least deactivated it, after she got some backlash for some photos that she posted on New Year's Eve. So we're going to take a look at it real quick, and then we're going to come back and talk about it.
Angel Reese's Instagram has been deactivated. Now, she hasn't said why she deactivated, but if she was bullied off Instagram, I would not be surprised, because y'all are crazy. There's a lot of y'all that are truly insane. Angel Reese posted this picture and a series of videos for New Year's Eve. It was like her New Year's Eve fit. Just like probably every other woman in every part of the world had a New Year's Eve fit. It's nothing unique. It's nothing crazy. And for some reason, y'all dragged her for this. I don't know why. I don't get it. So if that was the reason she deactivated, I totally understand. If you search for her Instagram, you will not be able to find it. Angel still is on TikTok and Twitter, but Instagram is a wrap right now. Again, she hasn't explained why she's not on Instagram anymore, but she did retweet this tweet from SZA. Your life is yours, not anybody else's. It is crazy how much hate Angel Reese gets. It doesn't make any sense. This is a 22-year-old young woman that minds her own business, makes her coin, and that's it. You people can't handle it. And what's even just more strange about the Angel Reese hate, it comes from straight men predominantly. And y'all just don't like women, because Angel Reese is gorgeous. You're not going to tell me she's not. Body's tea. And y'all will sit there and hate.
So I don't have a problem with the outfit that Angel is choosing to wear, because it's not uncommon for women to dress sexy for events like New Year's Eve, or when they go out for concerts and stuff like that. Like, I remember when I was dropping my wife off at the Beyonce concert, like, it was a lot of booty meat scattered all over the parking lot, so I get it. My thing is just that I was under the impression that she was enjoying being the villain, and that she was going to unapologetically be herself in every situation. And she also said she had a problem with the way that people were sexualizing her.
I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been threatened. I've been so many things, and I've stood strong every single time. And it sucks, but I still wouldn't change. I wouldn't change anything, and I would still sit here and say, like, I'm unapologetically me. I'm going to always leave that mark and be who I am.
So real talk, if you're going to wear something like this, you got to understand that that's exactly what's going to happen. There's no way you put on an outfit like this and everybody's thinking about, oh man, she had 12 rebounds last night. Like, that's probably the last thing on their mind. So when you dress like this, you got to understand that in essence, you're feeding into exactly the thing that you're complaining about. So you got to pick one or the other. I remember once upon a time, Brad Pitt did a movie with Angelina Jolie, and at the time he was still married to Jennifer Aniston, right? And so at the end of the movie, people started being like, yo, I think Brad and Angelina are together. And of course we found out that they were. But where I'm going is that a lot of people in the media came for Angelina at that particular time. They was calling her a home wrecker, and they had a lot of negative things to say about, you know, how she was moving. But I don't recall her addressing those people. I don't recall her giving a damn about what anybody had to say, because at the end of the day, she was the one that had Brad Pitt, and she just went on forward with her life. Now, you could agree with it, you could disagree with it, you could like it, you could love it, but at the end of the day, that's what it means to be unapologetic about the way it is that you're moving. So if that's Angel's goal, then that's just how you gotta be. You can't give a damn about what people think. So if you want to dress like this, then dress like this, and understand that it's always going to be somebody that's got something to say about what it is that you do. But at the end of the day, you don't have to worry about those people. Or maybe your skin just ain't thick enough for this type of environment, and you out here trying to be the villain, and you really just not built for it. So it's like Lauryn Hill said back in the day, like, don't be a hard rock when you really a gem. So if you a flower, then be a flower, but don't be out here acting like you still wool, like you built for something that you really not. And before I go, let me just add this, right? I don't feel like I ever had this problem with Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? Like, whenever people talk about Caitlin Clark receives pretty privilege, I think to myself, like, Okay, I guess so. But like, I've never seen her in one of those Prada pantsuits or one of the outfits that they be showing her in when I see like pre-game footage or post-game footage. And like, I've never thought to myself, wow, like, Caitlin Clark really looked good tonight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think it's an issue with sexualizing her because A, when it comes to the way that they in vastly different leagues in that regard. And then B, if you want to look at the presentation, even if Caitlin Clark's body was more like the way that Angel Reese's is, she's still not dressing like that. She's still not presenting herself in a way where people would have something to say about her clothes. It is very much like business professional and more along the lines of what the WNBA executives probably want their players to dress like. So basically, if you want to move a certain way, then you just got to anticipate that it's always some sort of rhetoric that's going to come along with that. So like, even if you look at the situation that Ja Morant went through, right? Like, they potentially want to make you the face of the league, and you can't keep showing up in clubs and pulling guns out. That's a look that does not go with the business professional way that the NBA wants to present its players. So, Ja Morant didn't necessarily lose his job, but he did have to face some backlash from the league. He definitely faced backlash from sponsors and lost endorsements, and it's just unnecessary at the end of the day. So, like I said, she only 23 years old. She young. I don't really think this is a reason for everybody to jump off the cliff, but because she's 23 years old, I just think this is a case of naivety as opposed to what you see in other situations where it's like this massive lack of accountability and delusion and all of that other stuff. Now, if this behavior continues into her 30s and into her 40s, then we could talk about that later, but for right now, I guess we just got to leave it where it is. But that's it for this video. As always, make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment down below. If you're new to the channel, then make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you can get the alert when future content is posted. I'm your man D Cannon. This is the Dust Up, and I'm out.